down. Para los que no piensan que yo soy mejor, tengo todo tu rapero favorito paniqueado, ten cuidado. Estos raperos son mis hijos outdown. Acuérdate que ni hizo el sonido que te ha gustado. Pídeme permiso when you copy my style. This bridge, I done burnt them all with a freestyle. Black on both sides de Colombia, oye peep style. Como yo lo hago, ain't nobody finna do it now. Up to uptown, all the way down through the south. No hay nadie que pueda conmigo, Dios es mi testigo. I'm the one that shut it down. Just the light from a vision that I had in the dark. Tunnel vision on the bigger picture. The charts wanna play the game, but don't never play their part.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Denver Broncos and the Dallas Cowboys. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. From the 10. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Prescott from the gun. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Here's Prescott. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's Brian Anger now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. A big boot that time, 57 yards the official distance. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at the 41-yard line. Wilson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he'll be down close to the 1st down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 37. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 1st and 10, Prescott. A dump off to Elliott. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. From the 30 on 2nd down, Prescott. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one dropped in the end zone. Oh, looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he is going to lose yardage here. So a nightmare start to the drive as they're already staring at 2nd and long. Here's Pollard again. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. 5 yards will get him back to the original line of scrimmage, but now they're looking at 3rd and 10.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Rolling to his right. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. We're scoreless after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Prescott rolling to his left. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Elliott going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. James Washington from 3 yards out. And the Cowboys post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. It's caught. And it's 8-0. So they left a pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands. So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
It's 3rd and long now for Wilson and the Broncos after that sack.
Off play action. Wilson under pressure. They got him again. Jabril Cox. The offensive line is in tatters as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays. Here's Sam Martin now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. First down, Prescott. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Kareem Jackson.
And the Broncos are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
You've got to know as a quarterback that it's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position. And he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson, man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Now Wilson on 1st down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Wilson. Flushed out right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away but could not. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and long now for Wilson and the Broncos after that sack.
Back to throw. Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Forced out to his left. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The 1st down carry by Elliott. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Prescott to throw on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Open man downfield is Judy. He's got it.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Play action. It's Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the... Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT.
Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
On first down, Wilson sets up the screen to Gordon. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Throwing again on second down. Wilson.
A throw left side, hauled in by Hamler.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Here's Wilson to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And some room to maneuver. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Well, and this is where quarterbacks' passing numbers sometimes get a little bit more inflated than they should because this is a short little pass, but it goes for big yardage.
Yeah, and this just looked like a simple, ordinary play to start, but boy, did things change. Once he got free, it was off to the races, and once he hit high gear, there's absolutely no one who was going to stop him.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the catch on the next-gen stats.
Extra point from McManus is good, and this is now a one-point game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
From the 10. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
They'll start the drive with Elliott.
And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They go to Elliott again. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Prescott from the gun on third. Being chased out left. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Here's Prescott. Buying time to his left. Trying for Washington, but the pass intercepted.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside of the pocket and panics a little bit. And the receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. Up the middle, it's Williams. In on the stop, it was Dorrance Armstrong.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
2nd and 5 now. Wilson, and he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time is run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Arlington. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the fourth. By the way, you'd be looking at about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important third down. To throw is Wilson. This is Hamler on the crossing route. He's got it. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. He will have the conversion and more than that. Touchdown, Broncos. Russ able to connect with Cortland Sutton there. And the Broncos have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. A late turnover is so often the difference in a ball game, and here the turnover leads to the go-ahead touchdown.
So repeat after me, partner. You have to take care of the football. In order to protect the lead, you must take care of the football. Ball security. How many times do they have to say it? They've been preaching it since day 1 of camp, and it came back to bite them right there.
McManus's point after is good, and that makes this a 14-8 ball game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. 10th carry now for Elliott. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed. Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. He finds his man complete. It's Schultz. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Understanding he's just down one possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Dancing to his left. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessful.
And Prescott, his third interception. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And the Broncos are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's second down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. On second down and 4, Wilson. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now Gordon on first down. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Wilson to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
And this is where the mental part of the game comes into play. Defense is out of timeouts. Just hold on to the football. No sense really trying to score. They should be able to run this one out.
They'll try to run it in. It's Williams. And yet again, nowhere to run. This time maybe we'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Pass complete to Judy on the out route. A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, I like this call. I know they weren't successful on it, but so many times defenses load up trying to get a safety when you're in this spot. How about taking the shot downfield, hoping to use their momentum against them? They didn't get it, but I sure like what they were doing there.
Prescott.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
But based on the last 2 play calls we just witnessed, the word conservative is not in their playbook. Incomplete, and then they decide to throw deep from this point on the field. That's a team that's really getting after it.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Caden Stearns. And the Broncos are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game.